That's right. And, we had this theory when we launched the recruiter index really at the beginning of the pandemic that recruiters could really serve as the air traffic controllers for the hiring industry and give a really good sentiment. And last month we reported that the acceleration had slowed, but not nearly the cliff that Wall Street was reporting.
Right. And so let's talk about what you have here for this month. So in August, you've even seen your sentiment tick up. So we're talking about a move from 3.1 to 3.2. You said across every metric, August saw improvements over July. Recruiters are more confident about the current job market and prospects over the next 30 days. Interestingly, the top industries here, computer software and IT, not surprisingly, but tell me about manufacturing.
Yeah, so I think there's been a real push to bring manufacturing jobs back to the United States, and we're seeing that from the recruiters' sentiment and the demand that they're seeing for those jobs.
It's incredible because that's a very long-term trend, but there's clearly a post-pandemic rebound effect that's also at play. I mean, we saw in the ISM manufacturing survey yesterday a very strong headline number, a very, very strong new orders number, and this would suggest that that's not a fluke, that there's some strength in that industry right now, yes?
Yeah, I would absolutely agree. So we're certainly seeing that. And our data suggests that the 1.1 million that's being forecasted is really not a stretch. We do see, and we started to look at data year over year workloads, and they are down from last year. So we're down about 26% from the workloads of August 2019. It's actually an improvement. We were down 32% in July 2020 compared to July 2019. So we are seeing that gap sort of slowly return to normal. We're going to really keep a very close look at that trend to see whether that continues.
And tell me about healthcare, which is, for the first time since April, not one of the three most optimistic industries. In a way, is that good news that they're not scrambling to deal with COVID right now? Yeah,
so one thing, if you just step back and you look at last year's numbers, the jobs report for August 2019, they added 130,000 jobs in 2019. So even the most pessimistic reports today are more than three times last year's numbers. So we're certainly making a lot of progress. I think it really points to the challenge of hiring faster. And we're seeing first in June where lots of jobs came back really quickly. And now we're seeing how do we bring on more people on a month by month basis. And healthcare could be one of those areas. We're seeing how do I have job openings for nursing, but I got to go find those nurses. And we're seeing those sort of challenges facing the healthcare industry.